Live from the Moses Mabhida Stadium, the Results Operations Centre right here in Durban. Let's head straight to Ulundi now in northern KwaZulu-Natal. It's where we find my colleague Linda Mgobozi. Good afternoon to you, Linda. You're coming to us from a very picturesque part of the world. Firstly, how has voting gone there so far in your area?
Good afternoon, Blain, from a very cold and windy Ulundi. Yes, we are here at King Cetshwayo's palace in Ulundi. Yes, and the voting started yesterday, and it went with some glitches, and we went to a place called Egujulukeni, which is on the other side of Ulundi, and people there were adamant that they will not vote. Actually, they chased away the IEC officials until the intervention of the police, and eventually people were allowed to vote. But the community there is adamant that tomorrow they are not going to vote, and they are citing lack of service delivery. There is no water, there are no roads, no schools, and in other areas of Ulundi, voting went as planned.
Yeah, Linda, I understand there were also some issues with the ballot box in your area. What's the latest with regards to that? Sounds a bit serious.
Yes, Blain. Yes, and that is a breaking story. We were told this morning that yesterday, ballot boxes were taken to a voting station, and they were checked, sealed, taken to a safe place, and with the police. And when they were brought in this morning, because voting is still continuing, they found one of the boxes opened, and the party agents wanted to object, but apparently the presiding officer refused. And this is when political parties came in and lodged a complaint, and they say now they don't want the presiding officer to carry on with her job, as well as they are demanding a rerun of a special voting in the whole area of Ulundi. The IEC confirmed the incident, but they say they are investigating. They are also going to be meeting with all the political parties, which is the NFP, the IFP, and the ANC this afternoon. So, Blain, we don't know what's going to happen, whether there is going to be a rerun of the special voting in this area, or a solution is going to be found.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to be keeping a close eye on that story as it develops. Linda, we currently experience some wet weather in the province, in Durban in particular. Earlier on, Ayanda Mshlongo was literally broadcasting in the rain. I see it's holding up in your area, but is the IEC making any provisions with regards to the special voting?
Yes, Blain, we were fortunate to speak to the IEC this morning, because though it's holding out at the moment, it can break down at any moment. We spoke to them, and they told us that they have contingency plans in place. They have 4x4s, and if it rains, to take the material to the faraway areas, and everything is in place, and they are very prepared for any eventuality.
Linda Mgobozi in Ulundi, northern KZN, thank you very much indeed for your time. We'll be catching up with you a bit later on. Now, that's our special edition broadcast from KwaZulu-Natal continues. Stay tuned to SABC News for more about this province. For now, it's back to Johannesburg.